A post-apocalyptic anime mixed with an idol anime? Hmm. Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's not really a fully post-apocalyptic anime, but it does give you hints of it, and it's also an idol anime. It's something that is out there, and maybe won't be so bad. I don't know. Before anything, guys, so if you have not done so by now, subscribe to my channel. I have quite a bit of first impression videos that have been released already. More are coming your way. I hope you guys enjoy these. Give some love to them. I won't be going back to my regular schedule until I get done with these. So maybe for 2-3 weeks, expect a lot of first impressions. I'll slowly go back to my regular scheduling of other videos other than this. So bear with me. You can also follow me on social media: TikTok, Twitter. What else? TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook. All those are in the on the description below. You can also buy some cheap manga and anime at a very reasonable price from Right Stuff. Please use my link each time you buy from them. That way, it helps me as well. Okay, the first thing that I saw about this is the whole mixture of two kind of genres put together, and I sadly enough, I'm in the negative side of it. Maybe it'll do good, but I just don't know. So let's just talk about the episode. We find this girl who, as a little girl and growing up, she saw these girls acting, and she really wants to be an actress, right? So what ends up happening is, while she's in school, she has these friends. They're going out. They're walking back home, and this lady gives her a flyer for her to be this actress, and she really wants to do it. Now, there's this other friend that she has that she's very protective of her, and she's like, you really need to think about what you want to do. You can't just assume that this is going to be your thing and assume that's going to be easy to do. You have to really, put some effort into thinking, if is this really for me? And eventually she decides that it is, and she goes with this girl, this older lady, to basically check out a rehearsal. um, I'll talk a little bit about in the in between of the episode, but essentially she ends up in this area where there's girls rehearsing, and she goes up there, and they kind of force her to act. And this, I guess, in their own way, they're trying her out. Is she good? Is she not good? And in her tryout, she's able to perform a piece by memory because she saw this other girl perform it, and she does a really good job. Everyone is amazed. But when she comes to the point where she stops seeing it, she's like, I don't know what the next line is. So they give her the lines, and she's stumbling through the words. And they're like, what happened? Like, you were doing amazing at the beginning, and then now you're here. What's going on? So she doesn't really know it, but some of the girls in the background are already mumbling. Like, she has this ability where she can essentially copy someone pretty well, which it's it's acting, but at the same time, she's not original, and I guess that's gonna fall into an issue eventually in this anime. But um, she somehow knocks out, and when she comes back to it, they essentially welcome her in. Gosh, I couldn't say that, to the group, and that, in a nutshell, is the whole anime. Now, if you're hearing this, you're probably thinking, what about that episode was post-apocalyptic? Well, by the way, there's this huge hole in the entire city. Now, they show the hole a few times, and what we do find out in the episode is that what seems to be her guardians are her grandparents and not her parents. So she lost her parents somehow. We don't know how, but I'm going to assume because of that. And essentially, there is this huge phenomena that happened throughout the world, and this city was one that was greatly impacted, and now they have this huge hole in the middle of the city. and people are trying to live a normal life. So that's why the episode, for like 90% of the time, they're just living their normal life. They're trying to make sure that life just keeps on going, on a regular pace. But at the same time, we have all these questions like what's going on? Why is the city like that? What made it like that? All these questions to it, as well as, why is she being picked up by a random girl and she feels like no, there's no danger there. And she even stops at an adult photography place where they take very etchy pictures of girls, and it was all a joke and like ha 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 ha. Of course, we wouldn't use a minor for these type of pictures. Now let's go to the acting practice. Like it all just kind of is sketchy, and then she just kind of joins like they're like her lifetime friends. At the same time, there's a girl who is obviously a robot. Everyone kind of seems and are okay that she's a robot, and she's spying on them. And it's this guy in this room full of screens, I guess, of cameras that he has around the city, and he's like, "Oh, she's a good asset for us. What a pity that she's going to be in this group." Like, who is that guy? Why is he spying on these girls? Why is everyone thinking it's normal? There were so many things, that 10% of the episode, that was just kind of random. If they removed all that, it would have been a decent idol story. But then they added all that, and I'm not really sure it helped the series. I think it obviously raised a lot of questions, but I don't know. I don't know if it's actually helping it. So, out of 10, I'm going to give this one a meh of a 5. Uh, I don't see anyone talking about this one, to be honest. Some people might like it, but it's going to be one of those wrecks that people like because it's a wreck, not because it's actually good. So, I apologize if you actually like this. I personally don't. So 5 out of 10 is what I give it. Let me know if you're watching this in the comment section. I know some people probably will be like, "Oh, I love this anime." Well, I'm sorry, I don't, and that's my opinion. And you have your opinion, and that's okay. So, thank you guys so much for watching this. Comment, like, and share on this video. And guys, like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.